Beyond the viewport, Drashmere stretched below them, a barren wasteland. At the center of Maul's focus, back in the fortress, the wounded Inquisitor gasped for breath, still alive. With precision, calculation, purpose, Maul began to raise the Inquisitor into the air. "I do not do this out of anger," Maul said, his voice calm, measured. The Inquisitor clawed at his throat, his body lifting as the invisible grip around his neck tightened. "I do not do this out of joy." The apprentice watched in horror from the ship's viewport as he could feel the Inquisitor's life draining away. All the while, Maul held his apprentice down, keeping him kneeling in place with the Force, facing the viewport out to Drashmere. Maul stated, "I do this to awaken you to the reality of what is." The apprentice clenched his fists, unable to move. "I've beaten him. I've shown him mirror," Maul snarled. "What? You've shown him mercy?" The ship trembled as Maul's rage spiked, but then just as swiftly, he pulled it back, his expression smoothed into cold control. "Do you think the Inquisitors, Vader, or the Emperor will let him live? Failure will not be tolerated. They will torture him, and if he does survive but prove useless, they will kill him like a wounded animal. This exercise was meant to show you what fate might have awaited you, even death, had I not found you." Maul let the weight of his words hang in the air, his yellow eyes boring down into his apprentices. "There it is," he murmured, "that Jedi compassion." His grip on the Inquisitor tightened. "I will hone it out of you, mercy when necessary, discard it when not." The apprentice could feel it, the last of the Inquisitor's life flickering away. The defeated man gurgled, convulsing, and then Maul snapped his neck. The apprentice shouted in protest, as through the Force he could feel the lifeless body drop. Back on Drashmere, a deep, resonating thud echoed through the chamber room. Maul released his grip on his apprentice. "Remember this lesson." The apprentice gasped for air, staggering to his feet. His mind swam, his body ached. Maul studied him for a moment before saying, "I sense your doubts. You will have time to question me later. Be prepared. Answers I shall provide, but not now." He turned toward the ship's controls. "While you were busy making a new friend, he alerted the Empire to our presence. Thanks to my preparations before coming here, we are still masked, but not for long." The apprentice, still catching his breath, nodded. "We're jumping to hyperspace, then disposing of this not to be followed." Maul smirked. "You catch on to this, but not our earlier lesson." The apprentice exhaled, steadying himself. "I'm a quick study. I have a good master." Maul's gaze flicked to him. "Flattery gets you nowhere." Silence settled between them as they prepped the ship, finally taking off into hyperspace. The lesson had been learned, for now.